Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to Exile Battles. This is session number 84, and the previous session, we had a pretty long mission going back to our paranormal roots by dealing with a vampire castle. The zombie chain is weird. Also, some amount of time has progressed. A couple days. This session, hopefully sometime this session or next session, an actual base attack. Probably the embassy still. The board is clear unless I really want to go deal with the Kyanite Cape base, which I still don't want to do. And there's a convoy to convoy things. Just to put on my list, I just realized this now. Put this on the list to get done at some point. I think I also have the... I'm sure I have my missiles. I built my missiles and yeah, need to do that stuff. I don't have gas rounds. I may have made a promise regarding the next time we deal with the next part of the zombie chain, but I am going to rectify that now so I don't forget. Do I have to I have to manufacture to get the gas mortars? Do I? No. Did I hide that by accident? Oh, I'll probably look at the wrong way. Hold on. Fully professional after being gone for like a day or two after to recover from the vampire castle. I'm at least happy I went off without a hitch. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's Caribou Escape. I'm happy I did go out without a hitch because that mission in particular is annoying just because it's sort of like a... It's sort of annoying because it's sort of like the Avatar mission, but it's an armored avatar that does terrible things to you. Other than shoot anime laser. Anything else I need to buy? Because I haven't really bought stuff in a long time. Kinda at some point to make replacement John Cena. I mean, replacement Carbus fight. Also, Rebels first, image John Cena is imminent. That's all I can really think of. Maybe more pulse weapons, since I'm sort of am a fan of the camp stuff, even though there's other things I could just be buying. Yeah, sure. That's what we call the key queen. Like I said, Rebel, it's not the queen from Persona 5. It's a different queen, and it's one that's terrifying that can fly. And the fun of that. I forget, what do I need for Carapace Plate? Because it'll eventually become relevant at some point. Counter dread zombie parasites. Let me think about how many parasites do I have? I have damage parasites. Oh, Foundry has them, which I don't need, so I can just sell those. Right, and where are my actual parasites? In Area 52. Okay. Just see 10 of those fellas. Oh, I have a tack implant. Yeah. Put a tack implant into your brain. And the Infernal, I mean that the first Kyber can. We can work on getting some of that stuff manufactured at some point. Eyeballs. A heart. A regulator. What's the last bit they can get installed into them? Cyberscan. Which needs plasma, which I'll dedicate some engineers to so we can get that ordered pretty quick. Actually, no, just focus on it first, then we'll talk. Then I'll worry about that. We are also going to start running out of topics for our scientists to get research, because we're pretty much at the we're pretty close at the point of we're in the late game, or at close to that gate zone, to the late game, to the end game. Well, words. We're sort of in like toward that. Right, I really can't word today. We're headed toward the gate zone that will get us into the late game, which is the advanced lab, but we're also gonna just run out of topics to research because there's only so many things we can. There's only so many things we can learn that we could learn about potentially. I think there's anything else I could think of to manufacture. I can't think of anything, so make a backup titanium clip. And some tack implants. I hope I did that. This was a perfect place to tend to land, so I'm not going to bother to engage them in a nighttime op. That sounds like a terrible choice. So they get to live for now. Base events personnel. Leisure Third has returned from their trainings. It can now be a helix site. Anarchop is fully site trained. I'm also at the point where I can almost scrap one of the side labs because pretty much our best and brightest have been taught the gift, and all we have left are just people in their we have 60 side strength. for now, I will shove Mumbles into the side tube. I think the Afflemel's already in the tubes. Yeah. Zondam and Kodak. Ionizer battery. This battery is tuned to powered ionizer. It's a really overweight early laser gun. Good luck trying to lift in the early game now. Lightning Thor battery. Battery for the Lightning Thor. It's a short range overweight electrical weapon. That's really all I could say. So our weapons are heavy and at the early game do exotic damage to us, so they hurt if they hit you. The problem is accuracy is a giant concern. Fusion torch. The fusion torch uses a matter-antimatter reaction to create enormously powerful plasma jets. If close enough, the deeply penetrating plasma jet cuts through the target, melting it within seconds. Even the strongest armor plates and UFO hulls are no match for this device. However, it's only effective at close range, and needs a separate power cell. So in other words, it's a really it's a really fancy way to breach a hull. It just costs a lot of time units, but if you're close enough, it works. I'll probably have them built as a just-in-case option. Mini tank rocket. Well, mini rocket tank. This heavy weapon platform is armed with a launcher shooting small rocket missiles to wreak widespread havoc and destruction. It's what it says on the tin. It shoots little mini rockets at enemies. Never really used it, so I can't really give an opinion. It's a choice. Right, that is your next thing. I guess you could work on this because technically I have like nothing else to really work on that's important. I also did learn that it is a way we can get the Lunar Trail. Is the Commander could tell us about it once we learn about the Barcha solution. I'll keep that as a backup option. Because no matter what, we need a mid commander to even get into that bridge between the late game and the end game. Tell me about this, I guess. Interceptor bases had a purpose at one point in life, now they just have fancy, now all they have is just fancy interceptors. You guys aren't gonna go to your objective, are you? Okay, we cannot make mine probes. Destroy Tassoff factory. Granted, we successfully implant the biodata in the Tesla factory and it caused its violent shutdown. Oh, you should have seen the fireworks. Hey Bopper, welcome on in. We've dealt the undersea aliens from to live a critical blow. After the destruction of the Tesla factory, they seemingly withdrew their forces to the depths and ceased all surface activities. It appears we will see them anytime soon. While I have no doubt they will return, I think we can lead this problem to our grandchildren. Now this party. But wait, we could do more. We could go into the depths. Tomb Guard Corpse. The specimen has a well-developed brain with the alien parasite buried within it. Its biochemistry is still exotic, but it possesses analogs of all human body. We found a dingo-sized bodily, but body functions, including specialized organs like the larynx and gonads, though it's certainly unable to actually procreate with humans. I just tell stuff. I never caught a reptoid because I always kept on just destroying them. I mean, I could tell stuff, so sure. To the least operations. Okay, fine. No, since I just actually have something you can do that's of note, I guess. You are alive. What have we done to you recently? You were on a long mission last I checked. Yeah, you were on a vampire castle. You killed a couple things with the Doom Zone chain gun. 95 missions. It's actually a fair amount. Alright, you can probe these blueprints if no one else is really doing anything else. Yeah, no one else is doing the blueprints. Alright, fair enough. Alright, that'll do. Wait, a hab sign? Oh, you're 52. Yeah. You can tell me about that afterwards. No, I don't want you to set up a hyperkeep. Good beer, yeah. The barriers to the south is there. I'm thinking something else entirely. Antarctica. Ghoul Corpse. It is almost significantly leaner and lighter than the standard type. Physiology is similar, but the body contains little energetic plasma. Also, the cerebral tissues are very well developed, including advanced structures like in a normal human brain. Although it does not suffer degeneration like mundane zombies, He's incapable of survival away from the hive. Into the depths. Commander, I must protest. Telef is gone. Dead and buried as far as we can be concerned. Without the Tesla factory, they're crippled. Falling them into the abyss will only open up a new front in a terrain we're early unsuited for. But if you really must pursue them, then I shall begin working on a solution. We can now research deep sea operations. I'll give this to the back burner since we don't really have that many things we could do, but if we really want to, we can do so, and I might just because we could buy Zerbite once we do so. So it's on the back burner for now. Alright, make this cyber skin real quick. Zero. Well, I had to respond to that. That's in our backyard. If we're getting affable to Spartan. I'm actually gonna put episodes 0 and 5 because they are a Kyber agent. And I'm probably just gonna get some extra training gun. I have 2 shocks. I forgot we captured a second shock agent. And we also have an entire team of people in power suits without having advanced habits. Pretty good accomplishment, actually. Anyway, let's go and deal with the cultists in our backyards. Everything that screams shock trooper. Hey, everyone that has the heavy turbo. Okay, fine. I'm sold on this idea. This is complete overkill, by the way, but I had to send a statement to your enemies about why I shouldn't join suspicious cults. Also, first use of the stormtrooper armor, but it has no backpack. It makes up for that by being able to fly, and it. It makes up for that fact by being able to fly, and I think it's the sharpshooter power suit. Remember checking earlier, it does give you increased fire accuracy and reaction, so it's pretty snazzy to have. I mean, if you could probably speedrun getting the 4 codes taken care of. I'm just bad at it. I just have shown that it's an RNG affair to do so. It probably is. Although a lot of it's just RNG dependent. Like I've shown, you can do the cool safe houses with a car, and that's a pretty dangerous endeavor to even do. I mean, that's because it's a long modern journal, so really you wouldn't want to try to speedrun something that's so heavily RNG dependent. Also, I'm being told to hydrate the kidneys, apparently. Right, I haven't really field tested this, so. Oh, I know what else. What I haven't field tested. Berserker needs to get back on the ship, or I could do so. Or unless I can get a mine missile over to that person. Oh, I didn't load them on the ship anyway. Never mind. You're lucky we can't kill you, farmer. No, there's a dog over there. That doggo chose the wrong organization to join. A virtualized doggo. Okay, all the farmers are over there apparently. Sure. If farmers explode, then so be it. But episode 0 needs to learn how. Zero needs to learn how to melee. They give yeah, he's a perfect sir shots. Yeah, the Stormtrooper armor can fly, and while we had access with I think the personal armor variant, this is an actual power suit, so it's not really going to be in danger of getting downed. Better far over there. Okay, fine. Since I don't have the armor, I guess Berserker will punch this person as well. Or stun stick. Stun stick works too. Which you don't have. Carefully take the stick in your hand and proceed to go to town. Meanwhile, terminal music just intensifying in the background as Zero gets in position to punch. Now, target that's an actual person. Fire. I had to get down because again that doggo chose the wrong side to join. Birds could just round up the troublemakers. Because technically we're not allowed to kill the farmers because the council will be upset. Alright, we did not kill any. We came close to accidentally punching someone hard to explode, but Cyber Armor was. Shock Troopers slightly punched them and did not overkill them. Solid to Eric, Incapacitated to Berserker, Suppressor to Zero, and Master the Electric Club to Berserker. Cavern Farm. Technically a training mission, I'm not gonna ghost that one. The Half-Lamels were being trained, which are not, so. Ghoul Warrior. This type of zombie is similar to the base type. The special type provided by Strix provides it with enough bioplasma to stabilize its metabolism at the cause of some body mass. Moreover, special hormones present in the food heavily affect its biology, impeding procreation for child development. Ghouls are fast, fairly strong, and surprisingly intelligent. They use objects, understand simple verbal commands, and display social awareness. They're somewhat capable of speech, but not very responsive to stimuli, and have little in the way of self-preservation, focusing on protecting the hive instead. So there's more subspecies of the zombie chain. Right, work on the eyes next. We'll eventually fully cyberize. Okay, why did I say legend? We'll eventually fully cyberize Zero. They need to do missions to get sanity because it's gonna be a sanity intensive process to fully cyberize them, like we have with Legend. One of the downsides of being a Kyber, just so many elements that they take your sanity. They take a large chunk of your sanity. Also, I didn't realize I was a leap year because that's the year 2000, but over 11,000 score, magnificent rating. 17 mil ahead of our maintenance costs. People are happy. Senior res going out to a number of people. Rouge has been with us for 3 years, as well as Terpina. Bison Bites for 2.5 years. Amber for 2 years. Mango for 1.5 years. Ghost Wizards whisper and voice for 2 years. Flux and Mumbles for 3 years, Kodak for 2 years, Addercup for 1.5 years. Deeport for 2 years, Cerberus, our original AI friend, for two entire years. And a number of base defense personnel and doggos for various months and or years. Titanium Cannon. Recent advancements in material science, brought about by studying alien alloys, have enabled us to construct a fearsome craft weapon, much more powerful than the previous cannon. It's so funny how we just bypass this because mass drivers are easier to grab, but I don't think I've ever made. Oh no, I take that back. In my previous campaign, I did use a titanium cannon, but that was before they had you manufacture the bullets for it. So I think nowadays probably not used as much compared to the regular cannon and just the better cannons that you can just buy. Especially the mass driver. Mass driver is just awesome. Zombie overlords. Vampire queens, insanely powerful as they are, claim to be only a shadow of the true pinnacle of the zombie life cycle. These mysterious overlords supposedly command vast armies, have elite zombies at their disposal, and can project unparalleled sonic force. They are said to dwell even deeper underground than vampires, where the earth and stone themselves crumble under their overwhelming presence, or so the queen says. While the perspective of actively searching for these mythical beings may be somewhat discouraging, it doesn't look like we have much choice, and despite their immense powers, zombies, including vampires, are rather naive and easily impressed, so maybe it won't be so bad after all. Got that a day too late, so we won't see. Got that one a little bit too late, so we won't see that till the following month. Whatever that next step is. Not lucky, but at least we advanced the plot. Tell me about this. Actually, I'll tell you about the Sonic Cannon clip first. Alright, speaking of stuff. Aftermath is fully sane in 5 days. Good to know. Not that. Well, we can go to Red Toyland. I will eventually be ready for that point. I'm not ready at that point considering the firearms are packing. We're slowly getting there now. Not this month. And pretty soon I'm gonna have nothing to work on for the interceptor bases. Other way around. You guys, XCOM Tech. Cyber stuff. guess we're gonna baptize. I said I made a matrix ton of it. Ah, ready dog. I returned those guys into doggos. I mean into predator class animals. And maybe still pissed. What's your zone operations? Europe. Yeah, just shoot them down. Damn, since the lab's up. I'm sure they'll treat the mid-force as well. Okay, game really wants me to visit Reptoid Land. I'm still gonna say no and just eat the point loss. Okay, we can actually send the Hybrids to the gym now, finally. I guess the animals. Okay, Hybrids have their armor ready. Give me some Hadrix ammunition. One thing I didn't know about the battle stage is it's actually a little bit lighter compared to cyber armor. That was pretty interesting. Interesting little tidbit. Hybrid assaults. Ow. Heavy Disruptor. This heavy warp weapon is mostly an overgrown exotic life form, capable of emitting strange rays that bypass all known forms of armor. The creature feeds on itself to replenish expended energy, so its lifespan shortens whenever the fire weapon is used. Replicating this weapon is definitely beyond our capabilities. Armors are relevant against warp. So 44 warp damage, and as the title says, warp damage pretty much bypasses armor effectiveness. Or warp damage in general just completely nullifies armor resistance. Deadlier than it looks. It's how we lost one of our agents back when we did the Star Whip battleship. Those weapons hurt. And as for the hybrid assaults, hybrid infiltrators grow in a slightly different cocktail of hormones, insinuating aggression and physical stamina over charm and subtlety. The experience used by hybrids as a dedicated attack force. They're immensely underdeveloped but highly trained and disciplined. They're pretty much an armored hybrid. They have resistance to gun and laser. We've seen them once in the hybrid control center. I guess these guys have slightly more options, but yeah, I'm running out of actual research topics. Back to those doggo suits. Did I no, I just sort by for a second I thought I sorted by slice strength again. People gains and training. I guess there's a part to keep track on this stuff for the other bases. Right, you guys have the gym because space is a concern. Oh yeah, I never built defenses for these interceptor bases. I should probably fix that. Don't say those miniguns, because minigun drones are pretty effective at the job. Lasers. And then the research outposts. That's the advanced lab, and hangars aren't really a concern. Advanced lab, I eventually tear down the... probably one of the workshops. Because I pretty much have the manufacturing base fully set up. Yeah, eventually stuff for feature me to worry about. That'll do it for now. Bib scientist. Reaper. This bipedal carnivore has powerful jaws and a voracious appetite. It has a number of mysterious brain implants, which are likely used to control its activity. The primitive predatory instincts of this creature are of little use except to terrorize and destroy. We see one of those once upon a time back in our paranormal days. I think we had 1 or 2 missions that had Reapers on them, so they're more dangerous then than they are now. Sonic Cannon Power Clip. This compact device uses ammunition for a sonic cannon. It contains a small quantity of Zerbite. Okay, the hybrid is fully sane. I think we're ready to kick in the embassy's door finally. Just allocate research real quick. Okay. forget, Kuros is still down, right? I think. No, they're in this summer. I want to see Skynet. Alex, Boyce, Doggos, Rooks. Their Cerberus. Alright, so Jake's in. Thorn, Valiant, Rebel, Dragon House, myself. Pepsi Man, Cerberus. Rouge, Eric, and Dutsina. Actually, a legend. I always forget I always forget legend for some reason. Armor. I mean, this shows how many people we have because there's so many qualified. Our barracks is full of qualified people for when we get to the end game chain. Especially once we get people in actual once we can actually fill a bunch of people in power seats instead of borrowing stuff from MIB. Right. This anti-intuitive as it is, I think Thorn is not. No, Thorn because you need to go into power suit because if you get hit in by a laser weapon and a sim suit, you're in for a bad time. Justina will be our stormtrooper. Parasuits. The moves gets a Juggernaut suit. I haven't really tested the Shadow suit, but I'm at the point where I don't really care to try to test it out, even though it probably is good. Oh yeah, my misses. I definitely want to test those out. Forgot we had 2 canes. Yeah, that's yeah. Again, the fact that the hybrid has 50 weight to work with is pretty fine, as well as, you know, triple digit side scale. I will probably say we are overqualified for a hybrid embassy, but I distinctly remember the embassies having vegetarians, and we definitely do want them. Yeah, we just don't want to hit them with like stun clubs and stuff with our power troopers. Siam webware. Alright, you had a church at one point in time. Actually, I'll take it up for a second. Legend has what Legend has. Eric has what Eric has. You have a turbo laser sniper because that sort of benefits your build. Yeah, I still want the Tasha's gun. It's a classic. I think everything else I have. Probably won't test out my missiles for this one though. Oh yeah, why did Dunark? I keep forgetting that thing exists. Android map is not going to be useful as I want it to be. Right, and some people will have club actual clubs for studying the Batarian. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna overkill the Batarians hitting them with clubs and actual sticks, but I could be wrong. Either way, before we do that, our harbor friends aren't flight schools capable, right? You know, they just have tech implants. I was gonna throw them in there to get some experience, but yeah. Clear out the friends first. Sorry, this is bullying. One starfighter versus a bunch of little hovering cars. Alright, starfighter, return to base. Did you get experience by chance? Yeah, they got some stats. Cool. Got bravery. Alright. Wait for daybreak. And time to clean up the backyard. Considering you're free to engage. The hardware network established a permanent base at its location to coordinate their political activities. Its presence is a direct threat to XCOM, as it may cause nearby countries to abandon the project and sign a secret pact with aliens. We're here to diplomatize in our own unique way. Also making sure people have motion trackers, because I noticed one that does not have that. Ring also doesn't have one because they're pretty much at weight capacity. Okay. Well, at least it's not a situation where one person's screwed. It looks like the group is about equally split. They're just across from each other. But yeah, we might be a little overqualified because we're meant to fight hybrid bases a lot earlier in the campaign. We just, for some reason, never got them because RNG is funny sometimes. Hybrid detected. Is there a hybrid on this side? No, our hybrid friend's on the other side. Oh, that is rude. I should have checked where the turret was at, but yeah, that's the turret of the map. Also, there's a hybrid envoy. Oh. He's taking lead for command unit actually, so one of them alive just for swag, honestly. Yeah, let's deal with the turret first. Oh wow, that didn't kill actually. John Cena intercept, please. Would have loved for you not to overkill that for materials, but I had no choice in the matter for that one. Okay, so I won't have to worry about the automated defenses. And I have the mouse on his side. I don't need this considering what I'm seeing right now. Fine. I want to hype the diplomat alive, but if it's not going to happen, I'm not going to try to stress out about it. Besides him dying, it definitely will help with morale, just with morale spiraling. I'm gonna get another plate. That's fine. You have an SMG and a chem pistol. Well, however the planet's gonna die, and that's fine. That's fine with me. Oh, I didn't even notice you. Okay, that's fine. Pistol out. Alright, I'll see what happens. Still worried about our team, but the Diplomat's definitely gonna die in a second. Yeah, they vaporized around. Not surprised. Alright, that was pretty tame. Rank. Or envoys. Oh, you have Cyclone. That's interesting. Shit. Oh, there's a Roomba. Oh, there is a flying Roomba directly above you. Well, this Hyper's also gonna die in a second. Yeah, one hit in there almost vaporized. Oh, precise no idea. Number 2. Oh, the scientist was shot. With the Barsonic cheese. And it also gives them a really good chance to get to train again. I want to know is where did the other Roombas go off to? Where the hell are these things hit? No, because I haven't had a chance to analyze one just yet. A lot of power and a little ADD package. Yeah, I can do this barely. Oh, I can do it barely. Can I scratch him? Not even close. Oh, hi. Well, take on take edge is something I can get behind, so. A note. Oh, so let's change the piece of cap. It's ominous. I need something more fitting. Let's not be that ambitious, eh? Yeah, however, cell died. Oh no, have her work a chan. No. Oh, that's actually pretty scary. Alright, it didn't fire at us. That's fine. It's not so much big explosive, it's the fact that it's a big Roomba. That is a lot of friends. Actually, come to think about it, I didn't give anybody a rocket launcher, did I? I have explosives, I just don't have rockets today. I forgot Eric had them and I swapped Eric out for someone else. Oh, I'm surprised he tanked all the shots and didn't die. Cool. Anyone else I could MC for this range? Oh, that has to go. I mean, so does that. Oh, the G was one shot. One toss a gunshot, I think went down fast. I mean, chemical shotgun, yes, but man, I'm surprised that. I'm surprised that did the work actually. He's not gonna be much living lives longer than this mortal coil, so keep going. That's our friend. Oh, so I went capture those things, but those bigger rumors are really not relevant to us. It's one of those, it's funny if we capture them, but they're not really that relevant to us. I'm disappointed in me. Also, that was funny for a second there. I want to see what's in this room first. One of these rooms, alright. That's scared of me. John Cena's probably going to provide some first aid to the hybrid in a second. This place also isn't that big, so we're probably in the middle of the action. At least our main squad is with the hybrid. Okay, found the rocket launcher. Glad he missed. Cam gun. I'm disappointed in me. I am disappointed. I mean, it's a distraction, so I'll take it, I guess. Oh, I'll take you instead. Wink. Yeah, I see a target-rich environment. Fire for effect. That SMG is gonna be more effective than what you have than this pistol you have. Question is, where's Batarian at? Oh, hi, Ruba. Yeah, no roll metal today for me, Zach. There's a supervisor. Maybe this is a control room. Definitely a target-rich environment. And rotate. Release the moose. This will be fine. He's in a big giant juggernaut suit. Because I can. If I fire, I risk hitting my own MC person, so keep going forward. Oh, I was wondering where that giant turret was at. Yeah, sir, we'll be fine. I'm sorry, I like how I missed that entirely, so it's on me. We know RPG person's there, so they're not in range to shoot us just yet. Yeah, I understand. Like the chem pistol person lost their fight. I mean, the person with the chemical gun won their fight. Rip and tear. Little room, but I don't see the rocket launcher. I have to find him next turn. There's some G person. I'm worried about them. I'm not clear looking at this edge of the module. That's the command room, I think. Beachhead for them. We're alive with the cap as another distraction. Oh, you're out of time years actually. Yeah, the hybrid has done their job. We'll hopefully get some medals for all the cool stuff, all the cool mine cheese they've been doing. I'd rather you face that way, I guess. A little risky. But I want to know is where's the Batarian at? Because there should be a Batarian somewhere around this map. Yeah, is there? Well, come on then. We may be dealing with the hybrid embassy finally. And so far, it's pretty one-sided, as you would expect. Turns out when you have actual armor and not trim vest, you can actually do stuff. Actually, we could have done this easy with cyber armor. We just never seen an embassy until the start of year 2, so I'll take being tactical at least once in a while like this. Especially mind control cheese, because Jang has a galaxy-sized mind, but they're gonna be in the sensorium for a little bit. Yeah, they're breaking bad. Oh, some of them are breaking. Hey, Dragon House. Welcome on in. That poor scientist. Without her mulch. Oh, there's that specialist. Well, I'm hiding underneath the thing, so it should be fine. Okay. You two have done what you guys had to do. I ended up just gonna say to the pictures as spoils and destroy this. Okay, thanks, bye. No. Water breaking, luckily, but yeah, this area is busy. I'm gonna disengage because that's a chemical gun looking at me, and our suits don't like being chemed. And maybe trying to act tactical, but I do know that I should not push my luck against chem stuff. Because it will end horrifically. Oh, hi. Yeah, I think this fancy decorative garden has something to know for me. You managed to loop the socialized research and development of pirates while you're only seeing the tech tree. Well, trial and error. Go eventually get a dragon house. Yeah, boop. Actually, if I was smart, I would have had you fly up and hit this guy, but yeah. Could I maybe... Maybe? Nice all shots. It'll be fine, just auto shot that. So you just snap fire if you have to. The hybrid has done their job. I'm gonna make sure they don't lose any more sanity from doing silly stuff. Yeah, they broken. I will admit that is pretty gutsy, but consider club. The room weapons here are probably what's keeping this mission going at this point. Oh, hi. Yeah, no. Ow. That's why I tried to be arrogant, because that was deserved. Ouch. To be fair, I'm not sure how he got up there, but he got up there, and I'm not going to question it. And he's in a really dumb spot where I can barely see him. Thank you. I would say not deserve it, but yeah, I didn't expect to get jump scared by the big Roomba that's just chilling up there. Alright, guess you're going clubbing again, Legend. I don't know why it feels satisfying to hit someone to use a club in a hybrid for some reason. I'm not sure the specific reason, it just does. Also, you're lucky I can't hit you person with the chem gun. Well, toss a gun. Okay. Okay, let's shut up real quick. Oh, they're only gonna be out for a small bit. I just wasn't expecting to get jump scared just climb up the step like that. Because when I came up here with the hybrid assault initial turn, all I saw was a different hybrid assault. Oh, there's a room over there still. Yeah, jump. Yeah, that's cute, but no. Lucky I can't fire this turn. Release the moose. If there was a Batarian, the Batarian just died for some reason. From friendly fire or something like that. But I could have sworn Batarians do exist. I'm just not sure if I'm mistaken or if they didn't spawn or they got friendly fired. This place doesn't have that many upstairs areas. Let's start back here, if it's possible. That might be a problem in a second. Then again, the envoy may just panic. Alright, so that's all. Yeah, this area's clear unless there's no other part. Tells me whatever's left is hiding or is a there's a hybrid somewhere. There's a Roomba somewhere. Oh, there's a Roomba. Oh, Thor missed all the action. Okay, actually, that's fine. And that's the mission. Alba Embassy has been diplomatized to submission. Don't need lasers, SMGs. Cool as they are. Same with the laser rifles. Laser cannon clips are always fine. Ooh, this tastes nice. Bunch of Valerium. various UFO bits. 45 entertainment. Yeah, oh, I can't tell us anything, unfortunately. The specialist can surprisingly sell. Also 362 alien gardens. You can have the Elarium and UFO bits. Actually, habitats are self-water. Water Siberia to myself, Canada to Moose, Depthler to Pepsi Man, Keystone to Pepsi and Eric, Ice Cold Killer to Valiant, Valscar to Dragon House, Bane to Hybrids, Bane to Half the Mills to Jaeger, Thorn and Rebel and Legend, second, first, and first. Elite Alpha Word to Pepsi Man, Legend and Eric, Suppressor to Legend, and Mastery to Slam to Jake, Mastery to Gauss Pistol to Thorn, third and second. Drone. At least that was, well, other than Dragon House getting lightly zapped by the large alien Roomba. That wasn't terrible. Yeah, he's gonna be up for a week for doing a bunch of psionic we're using a bunch of side cheese, but I think it was worthwhile. Our council agent. Yeah, you guys are officially out of stuff to do. It was bound to happen at some point. Not the Crocs. I'll go, and if it's a really bad spot, I'm just gonna leave. Ship is next to us. Well, on the bright side, there's no giant building like blocking line of sight, but is there? Oh, that's fine. I was just lowballed on the potential damage. It must be a really small croc ray if I don't see anything else. Also, I am committed to being in this spot for better or worse. No, they're just in a blind spot. So what makes crocs terrible? Well, I guess crocs and reptoids in general is just their weapons. They have really obnoxious. They have really well-balanced lasso weapons that can stab fire 5 times in a relatively low TU cost. So if they ration fire, you're probably just dead. Also, yes, that's 110 plasma damage per shot. Jake may be there to buy control the last couple, because I think last time I got significantly injured trying to breach the ship and getting my everything handed to me by one of their dragon breath weapons. Oh, that's where the front door is at. Well, thank you, Farmer, for taking a shot from me. That chicken. Oh, I love chicken. Yeah, I'm gonna just prepare the side cheese now. Yeah, the shoe's on the other foot this time. More dragon breath whenever I can use it. Yeah, we know what cars are. We can just sell their bits. Then we can just sell their bodies for science. Well, whenever I can use this stuff, I have a metric ton of rifle clips for it. Nice Go Killer and Puppet Master to Jagged. And Thorns at their 8th mastery of the Ancient Katana. So every point of Puppet Master makes Jagger even better at the job, which is pretty much insane as it is. I'm not sure if they can get better at mic controlling, but the mic control continues to morale improves or something like that. Also, right, I got distracted. I was supposed to cyberize more turn more doggos into better doggos, I think. I'm probably gonna need a bunch of Thoroughbred as well to turn these to apply to the dogs. Make that 20. Have I even applied Thoroughbred on these doggos? Most of them actually. Large alien drone. This larger version of alien drone features better armor and weaponry. It's powered with an actual anti-gravity unit instead of micrograbs. So yeah, this thing is more armored than its little Roomba friend. If you can get a melee distance though, it dies pretty easily to cutting damage. Now research the actual words. The actual Roomba. Did we catch one? Oh, we know enough about it. Yeah. And continue to go to stuff down the line, or our other friends. That person's arrived. Yeah, they're not base defense personnel, I guess. They might be a pilot. I'm gonna set a Charmer to a spar, and then they can just be a glorified pilot. Large flying drone. A large alien drone, adapted for use by some AIs. We're probably at the point where I wouldn't want to use this, but I guess if we get this early enough, it'll definitely do a number on whatever you're fighting at the time. Right. You guys? No. Boundary. Guess I have nothing else better to do. There's probably going to be a bunch of scientists that just idling until we actually start fighting stuff that's more relevant for us. Yeah, these dogs can be grafted with Thoroughbred. Send that down the line to Alien Coffee next. At least on the bright side, once this is done, I don't have to worry about enhancing these doggos any further. Another council agent. This one's a slightly better martial artist, or so the council says. Teleb blueprints. A sort of engineering documentation we recovered in an alien facility and managed to code. It's sort of irrelevant to our needs, but can be of great interest to any xenologists. It also helped us gain much better understanding of Teleb sonic weapons. Careful study of alien sonic equipment allows us to reproduce their designs for our use. Right, so now we can make their stuff should we wish. The Martian solution. Our research now points to Mars as the base of alien operations. The base is well hidden and contains all the manufacturing and cloning facilities to fuel the infiltration of Earth. It also seems to contain a controlling computer of some kind that controls the whole operation. It seems that the Hive Light in society has some kind of queen bee. This is our fundamental weakness. If we can eliminate the brain, then the body will die. We must step up our research efforts before it is too late. In order to progress, we must capture the highest ranking aliens, the commanders, which only reside in alien bases and battleships. So yeah, that's our next step. We technically have it, but we need more alien leaders to ensure that we get the actual next step. Because we still need a number of technologies to even get to set step. Tank Advanced Scout. An Advanced Scout drone chassis made with the latest technological advancements. Its aquaplastic shell makes it quite durable, but its most essential feature is a separate optical sensor array, which gives it excellent night vision and enhanced smoke visibility. Side penalty halved. It's armed with a small caliber SMG with armor defeating capability. This is an actual armored scout drone that has a gun strapped onto it. I'm not really sure when you get this out, but it'll take a beating. I'm sort of curious. Advanced medicine. Advanced explosives, great. No. Goes beyond us. Oh yeah, just remember we have data station decrypt. Oh, Advanced Scout. Cybertronics, Aquaplastics. I guess I've never seen a rocket jump. I guess it's early enough that that if you're lucky, you can get that. You can get what you need if you're lucky of a siren craze, possibly. Right, I'll wait for those data slates first. Right, and Iflin. Become slightly better at being doggos. I'm sort of surprised that the skin grafting doesn't lower the doggo sanity, but I guess it probably would be too mean if anything. Right, the data slates. Have more scientists lying around. Oh, you guys. Right, more miscellaneous stuff. It is also almost time to call it good for today as well. Decrypt the alien data slate. The Naked Singularity Challenge. Certain scientific achievements remain elusive even for the aliens. One such topic is creating a naked singularity, one that is not hidden inside an event horizon. Such an object would, in short, allow its user to ignore the laws of physics as we know them. And nevertheless, they fail to produce a naked singularity. It apparently requires extremely powerful space-time manipulation to shake the local vacuum, into briefly creating some extra dimensions, and also, of course, having the black hole in hand. I'm curious, what can these things even tell us at this point? The two things we need. But we're more likely to roll other lore stuff we haven't encountered just yet. Missile defenses. Missile defenses provide some protection against incursion by hostile craft which are attempting to land near the base. Its defensive points, any building defense is meant to destroy alien ships before they initiate a base defense. Missile defense is not that great. Right, we're decrypting the other data slate. Did we already research Gauss defense? No, so I should just put defense. Oh, there is no... Or is there? And I just don't see it. Oh, I thought there would have been a Gauss defense a Gauss defense point. Caveman. I really don't want to go to capes. We've done it before. It's how we learned about Dorian axes. Hyper Specialist. Large alien drone. This fighting war machine is much more dangerous than its smaller counterpart, effectively. Well, effectively being a fully fledged robotic tank. Its starter armor can withstand both standard and entry weapons. Its only weakness is a vulnerability to melee weapons. Our rat's fully trained. Huzzah. So I was thinking there would have been more actual alien ships, but yeah, I guess not really. Right, the other data slate. Okay, we got one of the actual techs we need. Tractor beam generator. This large-scale device is used by alien bases to assist large UFOs with precision landing. It employs artificial gravity to decrease and otherwise manipulate the mass of large objects up to 400 meters away. It is, however, far too bulky to be mounted on any flying craft, even the largest UFOs. It therefore provides no advantage to our troops. Let's just research the grav shield. Okay, so that's one of the things we need. It'll take a long time, so I guess we will have to have Fuller, actually no. That one scientist can figure out how to make a mass driver defense point work. But the grav shield is one of the things we need for the advanced lab. Unfortunately, I still need the alien gravity generator to get the other bit for the advanced lab. That's also what I need for propulsion to get the craft to go to do the one vast mission we have yet to do. I'll let one more day cycle by, and I'll have to consider if I want to make a choice that may be a poor life choice. Also, I am out of knowledge, actually. Okay, I need to print some more, of our alloys. Give me like 200. And make it 150. Is that a council agent? Oh, I realized, like, this, yeah, I did not claim that person. Medium convoy, I don't need to do that. Floater navigator. Alien flyby. Aliens have a strategy to intimidate Earth governments with numerous UFOs crossing their airspace. UFO activities would be expected over major populated areas as a display of alien power. Aliens are especially likely to do so in response to XCOM shooting down UFOs. Sonic Cannon. The Sonic Cannon is the most potent of the Sonic weapon family. It features a higher range audio oscillator and a larger reverberation chamber than the Blaster. The cannon also has a pulse detonation system that alters the ultrasonic wave by modulation to produce a more effective sonic shock. Its effective range is also greater, but still quite limited. Yeah, has a slightly further range, I guess. 18 snap and 22 aim distance. Also, yes, if it hits you, you're probably dead, because that's a lot of concussive damage. Okay, allocate the last as research and call it good for today. I guess you were working on best drivers. Alright, in that case, just scrap this one, I guess. Is there anything you guys can do specifically? I guess laser defenses, I call it good. Okay, well, I made it halfway into the month. We kicked in the hybrid MC successfully, and we're getting closer to being able to actually probe the Snakeman commander. Just need 3 more tanks and roughly a Snakeman, so I don't roll potential lore. We'll see. But I guess between sessions, I'll continue to ponder if I want to kick in the mid bases or not. So I will call it here for tonight.